Welcome back to the channel, guys. So it's been a little while since I updated you guys on Judas. Hopefully the wind noise is not too bad, but let me bring you guys up to speed with what is new with Judas. So today I am with Judas on the track and a lot has changed. So let's cover that and then let's cover what we have in store for today. Okay, so I've tried to record this video a bunch of times, so let me show you guys all what I've done over the last couple of weeks. It's been weeks, literally weeks, trying to record this video. So I did talk about my water meth injection right here in a previous video. I'm gonna go ahead just to block out the wind, and for the most part the car has never been running on the water meth, so the nozzle was actually clogged, and I cleaned that up, kept blowing out the line from the nozzle. When I cleaned that up, what I saw next was that it kept blowing out the line. I was like, what is wrong with that? So it turns out clogged, the fitting was bad, so I had to do a bunch of stuff. So now the car is actually running on water meth. Well, water now in the water methanol kit. I have zero data now because what I thought was data was no actual data. It was not flowing. Other than that, the car, I did start doing a lot of the tweaking. The fuel map is very dialed now on the 10 or so pounds of boost, but for the most part it still needs a little tweaking. I think the most I got to was about, hold on, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So the most I got to was around 15 pounds of boost. So today I just want to make sure that that is clean and the car is literally going to stay there. Previously the car was on 19 pounds, but we have an event this weekend, this Sunday, April 9th, called Call Them Out, put on by Island Time Attack. So basically you put out a call out video, you call out whoever you want to call out, and you basically tell them to line up. Drag racing, so it's quarter mile or 1/8 mile, or any, especially if you want to race to the 60 foot, you can ask for that and that can happen. So that is what I'm going to do. My plan is not to run competition per se, to run the entire event, but I want to do a couple exhibition passes and probably call out a couple of my friends, some of which I am very passionate about trying to beat. Wendell, Brian, you know the list. So that is the plan for today, to do a couple shakedown passes. I do have some data on pump gas and whatnot, on wastegate pressure, so I want to at least try to see what it does in the if. I've never run into the if on wastegate pressure, so I'm going to do that today. Maybe the quarter mile if it feels good, but for the most part I keep saying a drag race is a mathematical equation, so if I know what it does in the if, I know what it's going to do in the quarter, there or thereabout. So hopefully the wind noise was not bad and you caught everything I said. So today I am going to do a couple shakedown passes, 1/8, and the only thing that may bite me in the ass is my clutch slave or my clutch master. One of them is leaking, so I have some difficulties in trying to find gears. So hopefully this doesn't mess me up and then I can actually find some gears, at least get it into third gear to be able to do the 1/8 mile pass. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so we're about to take a run. This run should be on, I think, 15 pounds ramping in. So let's see how that goes. Again, this car's struggle for years now, even before I had it, has always been getting off the line. Alright, let's go. Yep, a little bit too much sauce. But you know the thing, even with all of that fishtailing and left right, it's still consistently getting a 2.360 foot.
So no matter what you do?
Yeah, 237. So it can only get better. Hopefully one last run. I really have to get out. Gotta go pick up Jaden from school. hopefully I get a clean pass. So the car seems to be very consistent in the 60 foot. The last one, it left with all of the juice, all of the sauce. So it just went sideways, so I just let out of it. If you look there, you can see the car just pitched, the back just pitched to the right. So now I am going to try it. Same thing, I'm just going to try to use a little bit less throttle, so it's going to be a little bit less boost off the line. Alright, start the data log. Sure, we get a couple clutch pumps in to build some pressure. Alright, let's go. And I missed the gear. Just gonna hot lap it. That was still a 234. 4. 234. Alright. Let's go. It's a little bit warmer now. Couple clutch pumps, the log is still running. Couple vehicles coming across the track in slow motion. So gonna do one last run. I always say that, right? So we're gonna do one last run in an attempt to hopefully get the gears. Let's see how that goes. So the car definitely is struggling for traction, but even when it hooks, just cannot get those gears. One thing, let me double check if the leak has thrown out most of the fluid. Yep, just as I thought. A lot of the fluid has leaked out. Okay, all topped up. Let's go. Excuse me. So give it a couple pumps. 1, 2, 3 times the charm. Alright, start the log. pump it, pump it. Yep, no gears. Funny enough, I say all we can do record a video. No, it good because I want to record a video and record that when I finally get the motivation to record the video, the car breaks. Yeah, so it appears now the hydraulic system, not sure if it's the clutch master or the clutch slave, one of them is completely gone. I can barely get second gear. Now, even with the car stationary, first, third, fourth, everything else works except second. So, yeah. Right, so these guys are out of there, and so am I. So, let's pack up till next day. But remember, Sunday, all roads lead to the base. Call them out free. Mike, you said? Yeah, all road leads to call them out free this Sunday, so looks like I'll be taking the Subaru since I doubt local customs will allow me to get the clutch slave or I have a clutch master but the clutch slave this time, so Subaru it is.